Hey, Head Coach Tom Preston here, Full Circle Coach Consulting. Thanks for taking time to join us today in this video. In this video, I want to talk to you about the power of a positive mindset and to look for the blessings of life because of the impact that can have on your focus, on your ability to think creatively, and on your ability to follow through on tasks. As of this video right now, and you can probably tell that I'm out in nature. For those of you that have followed this channel for a while, you realize that I spend invest an enormous amount of time in nature, and part of it is because of how much it teaches me and how connected I feel here to the creative source of intelligence in the universe. But today what I want to talk to you about is about mindset and about positive focus. And as of this video, we're just coming through, hopefully, the tail ends of an almost 2 years of a strange event in the world, a pandemic. Triggered by a virus. And certainly the negatives to that experience are rather robust. It doesn't matter who you talk to in the world today, their lives have been touched by this experience, this viral energy that resulted in a lot of things. In the particular country I live in, Canada, there was an awful lot of challenges around lockdowns and changes in the economic cycles and problems with, supply shortages and so on, right? There were changes in the way, our government made choices around people who chose to get the experimental mRNA vaccine and those that didn't. And there was just lots of challenges around that. Lockdowns are not fun. I've never experienced one before. And I can tell you that it's not a lot of fun. So anyways, the negatives of that experience could definitely were having an impact on my mindset. It definitely had an impact on my clarity. My stress levels were up. My worry levels were up. And, as a result of that, I'm not thinking as creatively. I'm not as focused. I'm not thinking out of the box. There was a lot of parts, to that. But I do know this. From universal laws, viruses have been interacting with humankind ever since humankind existed, for millennia. And it's been my spiritual teacher's awareness, which I'm passing on to you, that virus energy, particularly when a new virus comes in, it's bringing with it a transformational, transitional energy. Okay, and so one of the keys here is to focus on what is it that's been transformational, transitional for you in your thinking, in your behavior, in your way of being in the world, and how is that possibly going to benefit you going forward so that you can start to see the benefits of this crazy time in human history and not just focus on the negatives. Why? Because it'll make your stress levels go down. It will allow you to focus more. It will allow you to be more creative. It will allow you to feel more fulfilled and more joyous. There's many, many reasons why it's wise to keep your mindset focused towards, and not just the positive like Pollyanna, rose-colored glasses, woohoo, everything's always great. That's bullshit, quite frankly. But to balance out the negatives with the positives so you can see the truth of the experience for you. I obviously know myself better than I know you, but I can tell you there's two really strong things that my wife and I were talking about. We're here at one of our wilderness properties today, and we were talking about, some of the benefits that have come out of this pandemic. One of the things that's come out is a total agreement from my wife and I that we want to get back to even more natural living. We want to get back to growing our own organic vegetables. We want to get back, because of the health benefits of that, as well as the changes it's going to make in our need to be part of a structured system, so that if the yogurt ever hits the rotary air device again, we have a way to be safe and to continue to feed ourselves and our family. Well, that precipitated another series of thoughts as well. We need land in order to do that on. And so now we have our eye on some acreage in our area that our intention is to buy it and to build a new home on it and to have a place, to do that. So that's a radical, significant shift in the trajectory and behavior of our lives as a result of this energy coming in called this transformational virus, okay? I can tell you that there's other things that my wife and I were talking about today. I know for me in the business that 2020, this video is being shot in 2022, but in 2020, with the lockdowns, with the changes, there was a lot of turmoil, confusion in my business, in my coach consulting business. We had clients who were pausing contracts, justifiably so, because their businesses were locked down or shut down. And so out of that, I was searching for new answers, other ways of doing things. And out of that came a new coach in my life, a coach out of Australia that runs a program called the Millionaire Coach. He subtext it the Black Belt Coaching System. And as of this recording, I've been working with this team of coaches now for about 15 months. And it's been revolutionary. There's been a lot of transition and transformation in my coach consulting business, even with respect to even, me shooting this video at this particular time and so on. That's part of that thinking, part of that experience, part of that counsel. And so we've had changes to our service delivery model. We've had changes to our structure, to our onboarding pieces. We've built a roadmap to success, a 36-point checklist, which will basically guarantee people can go from here to here relative to their success and fulfillment in life and their prosperity and the revenue they generate. So lots of transformational energy in my business. Here's what I'm challenging you to do. Get into the mindset of this. Understand there could be no loss without gain. Think about the transitional, transformational energy that's occurred in your life, in your business, and list it. Talk to your team about it. Talk to your significant other about it. Understand that there could be no loss without gain. Focus on those transitions and have some gratitude for this last few years of human experience so that you can get on with being that creative, powerful, amazing, and unbelievably well compensated and fulfilled human that I know you to be. Dr. Tom signing off, asking you to become more of who you're capable of becoming at your most authentic self so you can do all of the things you were loved into existence to do and have all of the things that your heart desires.